In the vast landscape of e-commerce, one name stands out among the rest: Amazon. But behind this global giant lies a story filled with ambition, innovation, and controversy. Today, we delve into the extraordinary journey of Jeff Bezos, the man who turned an online bookstore into a trillion-dollar empire, but whose success story took some unexpected turns. Jeff was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, to a 17-year-old mother who was still in high school. His parents' marriage didn't quite work out well, so when Jeff was only 4-year-old, he moved to Houston with his mother, where she remarried. And Jeff was given his stepfather's surname. Soon enough, seeking better opportunities, the family moved to Miami. At 16 years of age, Jeff got his first job flipping burgers at McDonald's. Jeff's average day was spent either studying or working his job hustling money. Jeff graduated valedictorian of his high school. Jeff then attended and graduated from Princeton University as an electrical engineering and computer science. This was the beginning of Jeff's journey to becoming a billionaire. Jeff Bezos ventured into the world of finance, eager to apply his technical expertise to real-world problems. His first job was at Phitel, a telecommunications startup, where he honed his analytical skills and gained valuable experience in the rapidly evolving tech industry. Seeking new challenges, Bezos transitioned to Bankers Trust, a renowned financial institution, where he continued to delve into the intricacies of finance and technology. However, it was during his tenure at D.E. Shaw & Co., a quantitative hedge fund, that Bezos had a revelation that would alter the course of his career. At D.E. Shaw & Co., Bezos immersed himself in the world of computer science and algorithmic trading, harnessing the power of advanced technologies to optimize financial strategies. It was in this dynamic environment that Bezos became acutely aware of the transformative potential of the internet. As the internet began to gain traction in the early 1990s, Bezos recognized its profound implications for commerce and society as a whole. He saw an opportunity to leverage the internet as a platform for innovation and disruption, envisioning a future where people could shop online with unprecedented ease and convenience. However, in the midst of working and recognizing his inner calling, Jeff decided to get married.
At a certain point, I decided I wanted to get married, and I had all my friends setting me up.
This was going to be a big decision in his life, so he began to go on blind dates, trying to find someone who would fit his criteria.
I wanted a woman who could get me out of a third world prison. And I said, no, it's just a visualization for somebody really resourceful, because I think that you don't want to go through life with teammates who aren't resourceful.
He wanted a woman who was resourceful, and this requirement was fulfilled when he met Mackenzie Scott in 1992, whom he married 6 months later. Now that Jeff was married and had a good career, his life seemed pretty good. However, Jeff wanted a challenge and focused on a phenomenon called
a regret minimization framework,
which was his aspiration of living a life without regrets as he approached his later years. Having climbed the ranks at a prominent Wall Street firm, Bezos had a stable and lucrative career ahead of him. But deep down, he harbored a burning desire to chart his own course. So Jeff quits his job and starts a journey. Bezos recognized the untapped potential of the internet.
Millions of Americans own a personal computer. If you're one of them, you can now glimpse the future with nothing more than a modem, a phone line, and a few dollars a month.
So he started Amazon as an online book-selling platform from his garage. The website boasted a vast selection of books, offering customers convenience and choice like never before. Surprisingly, the customer response was wild, and within just a month of starting Amazon, there were people buying books from all over the world on the website. However, Jeff was very strategic about his spending habits. For example, he delivered books to the post office himself, had a homemade door desk, and also drove a mediocre car.
I mean, you can afford a better desk than that.
It's a symbol of spending money on things that matter to customers and not spending money on things that don't.
Jeff soon realized that he wanted to expand Amazon.com by adding more categories, and in the year 2000 officially launched Amazon Marketplace. This allowed many third-party vendors to sell almost anything, and this marketplace allowed many sellers to become millionaires. Although the marketplace model was highly successful, Jeff didn't stop there. He went on to start his own data storage facility called AWS, which now hosts companies like Netflix, Twitch, and Facebook. Then came Amazon Prime, then invented the Kindle, then came Amazon Studios, then Amazon Pharmacy, Amazon Fresh Audible, Amazon Go, and Amazon Air, and even running his own spaceflight services called Blue Origin.
So this is the first step. This is a tiny little step of what Blue Origin is going to do. And what we're really trying to do is build reusable space vehicles. It's the only way to build a road to space.
But suddenly, in 2019, news broke out that Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Bezos are getting a divorce.
Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder and the richest man in the world, is calling it quits with his wife Mackenzie after 25 years.
After 25 years of going from nothing to ultra-rich and having an amazing family with 4 kids, to now being divorced. Jeff tweeted, "We want to make people aware of a development in our lives. As our family and close friends know, after a long period of loving exploration and trial separation, we have decided to divorce and continue our shared lives as friends. We feel incredibly lucky to have found each other and deeply grateful for every one of the years we have been married to each other. If we had known we would separate after 25 years, we would do it all again. We've had such a great life together as a married couple, and we also see wonderful futures ahead as parents, friends, partners in ventures and projects, and as individuals pursuing ventures and adventures. Though the labels might be different, we remain a family, and we remain cherished friends." This divorce was by far one of the most expensive divorces on the planet. In the divorce settlement, Mackenzie was entitled to 4% of Amazon, which was about $35 billion, making her one of the richest women on the planet. Following his divorce, Jeff Bezos was criticized for the working conditions of Amazon employees.
Hundreds of employees on 0-hours contracts are subjected to a regime described as horrendous and exhausting. They're monitored at all times, even toilet visits are regulated. This isn't a sweatshop factory abroad, it's the Midlands-based warehouse of the global online retail giant Amazon, which millions of us use every day.
It was said that workers in the Amazon warehouse were extensively monitored, forced to work faster, could not use bathroom breaks, and were not allowed to socialize with colleagues. Jeff also caught heat for his comments, saying,
"I want to thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer, because you guys paid for all of this."
This 10-minute flight into space costed over $5 billion, and critics called him out by saying, Amazon workers paid for this flight with lower wages, union busting, and inhumane working conditions. Despite the allegations, Jeff continued to lead Amazon and Blue Origin. He even has initiated several philanthropic endeavors, including the establishment of the Bezos Day One Fund. This fund is focused on addressing homelessness and supporting preschool education for low-income families. Bezos pledged $2 billion to this fund, which is intended to provide grants to existing nonprofits that help homeless families. Additionally, Bezos has also contributed to various other charitable causes and initiatives over the years.
In addition, it would build a network of schools in low-income communities. Bezos sat down to talk about the initiative at an event.
No doubt Jeff Bezos is a big example of success. But let's rewind for a moment. Before Jeff Bezos became the titan of industry we know today, let's identify some key factors that made Jeff who he is. First and foremost, the inception of Amazon demanded an initial investment, and crucially, this investment came directly from his parents in the substantial sum of $300,000. For many individuals, possessing a sum of $300,000 would already signify significant achievement. Furthermore, a key factor contributing to the remarkable success of Amazon and the myriad of other ventures Jeff Bezos has spearheaded is the concept of first-mover advantage. Prior to the emergence of Amazon.com, there were barely any existing e-commerce platforms. granting Amazon a pioneering edge in the market. In instances where Amazon lacked the advantage of being the first mover and faced formidable competition, its shortcomings became apparent. One such instance was the launch of the Fire Phone in 2014. By this time, the smartphone market was already well established, with the iPhone debuting in 2007, followed by Android in 2008. By 2014, intense competition had solidified between Apple and Android, making it challenging for Amazon's Fire Phone to gain traction or capture significant market share amidst the fierce rivalry. And as a result, the Fire Phone flopped miserably. On the flip side, Amazon emerged as one of the pioneering companies in the development of e-readers. Consequently, in the realm of e-readers, Amazon holds the top position today.
When we set out to build this paperwhite display, it didn't exist. We had to invent it.
Jeff became the world's richest man in 2017 with a net worth of $112 billion. Was this a mere instance of first-mover advantage, or is this success tied up to hard work and persistence? It has certainly been a bumpy ride for Jeff, but please comment below what you think.